Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're here at the Disneyland Resort because Encanto is making its way to It's a Small World for a limited time, and tonight is its big debut. We'll also be visiting Disney's California Adventure for an adult beverage / dessert, which somehow has eluded us up until today. But before we get into the parks, there's a fried cheesy snack on a stick at Downtown Disney that we're dying to try. So come along with us on this episode of The Walker Chronicles.
So before we head into the park, we're heading over to Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs in downtown Disney to get one of the giant mozzarella sticks. The giant mozzarella stick is 100% real mozzarella cheese, hand-dipped and fried in cornmeal batter, coated in Rice Krispie Puffs, served with a side of marinara sauce. Thank you.
You guys have one for that, right?
Thank you too. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is a huge mozzarella stick. Comes with some marinara sauce. Smells delicious, I have to say. But I'm a little afraid that it's super hot on the inside. They poked little holes in it to make sure, I guess, the oil got in and melted the cheese. So I'm afraid if I bite into this, it's gonna be like molten lava. So I'm gonna use a knife and a fork to cut into it and hopefully get a good cheese pull. Let's take a look. Wow, wow. And it's thick. It's a thick cheese pull too. Whoa, okay. I'll put it down now. Wow. So just like I thought, it is very hot. My fingers are a little warmer than they should be. Gonna let this cool down just a smidge before we try it. All right, we've waited just a little while just to let it cool off. Now time to take a bite. This is delicious. That creamy cheese in there. It has congealed just a little bit because with the temperature outside, it does start to kind of get hard a little bit, but it still tastes really good. You get something with this that you don't get with a regular cheese stick, and that's sweetness. Because of the corn dog batter, it's really has a layer of sweetness to it that's very, very nice. And the outer crust, it's crispy treats. They're not sweet, it's unsweetened, but it adds a really nice crunchness to it, and it adds kind of a lightness to it. Because the corn dog can be really heavy, the cheese can be really heavy, but just that really light, crispy puff adds a nice texture to it. The marinara sauce, nice and tangy, and yet still sweet. This is fantastic, and we don't know when they're going away. It might be like that pickle dog that just, it's here as long as people keep requesting it. So if you're interested in this, we highly recommend, or at least I highly recommend, that you get down here and give this a try.
All right, so now it's my turn. I'm not gonna use the piece that Marina broke off. I'm gonna eat it right from the stick. All right, so that first bite was really, really good. I didn't use the marinara sauce, so I just had the corn dog, the cheese, the puffed rice. It's really good. Like Marina said, that cornmeal batter really gives it a nice little sweetness. The cheese is still very, very melty. It tastes really good, but now I want to try that with that marinara sauce to give it that extra, I guess, flavor to it. Let's give it a shot. All right, so the marinara sauce I think is a must. I think it really adds to the flavor of this thing. I thought it was good before, but now I got that marinara sauce on there, it's even better. Like Marina said, this is definitely a must try, especially if you like mozzarella sticks. This is like the ultimate mozzarella stick. All right, so we both had our giant mozzarella stick, and we both really liked it. It was actually really good.
Really good and really filling. It is a monstrous size, so make sure that you bring friends or you're able to take it home.
Yep, and it looks like it retails for $14 for the stick itself, so it's obviously designed to feed more than one person.
Yep, and it comes with chips, so you could make a meal out of it if you wanted to.
It comes with a measly, tiny little bag of chips. Let's head on over to DCA and have ourselves an adult beverage dessert.
Let's go.
That sounds good. Let's go. So we're stopping over at Clarabelle's to have ourselves an adult beverage dessert. We opted for the port wine pour-over, which is Taylor Fladgate late bottled vintage port wine poured over your choice of ice cream flavor.
It's tiny.
The types of flavors you can choose from are chocolate, mint chocolate chip, vanilla, white cherry, mango sorbet, cookies and cream, strawberry, vanilla with no sugar added, and chocolate cherry.
All right, well, here it is. As you can see, it's super tiny. It's smaller than my hand. This liquid down at the bottom is probably $12 worth, and the scoop of ice cream is the 50 cents. This was $12.50. Very, very expensive. I hope it's good. I went with the chocolate ice cream because chocolate and port wine, they go hand in hand. So let's give this very expensive adult beverage / dessert a try. Here we go. I got a little bit of everything. Okay. I know $12.50 is quite pricey for something of this size, but this is delicious. I want to mix it all together, but you really shouldn't. You should have them separated out. That nice lump of ice cream along with the liquid that just goes right down. There is no hard alcohol taste because of the sugar mellows it all out. But the chocolate, I would say if you're gonna get this, definitely get the chocolate flavored ice cream because chocolate and port, there's nothing better.
All right, so we're finished here at DCA and we're gonna make our way over to Disneyland so we can check out the Encanto projections over at It's a Small World. All right, so it's about 8 o'clock. We've made our way over here to It's a Small World. This is supposed to start at 9 and go through 11:45, but we don't know how often. It does show that this show is only 2 minutes, but we found ourselves a really good spot over here, so we can hopefully bring this to you in its best light. We'll have to see how the night goes.
Enjoy the rest of your visit here at the happiest place on earth. can talk about Bruno. It's my wedding day.
Ready?
7-foot frame, still on his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. We can talk about Bruno. Told me that my tower would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine. It's my wedding day. When he calls your name, it's all for Bruno. It's the word Bruno.
All right, so we just finished up here. The Encanto projection was actually very, very cool. Lots of people here to watch it, but it was better than I expected. So we saw it actually at 9:15, and we saw it again at 10:15. Well, we heard from a couple people it's going to be at 9:15, 10:15, and then at 11:30. But nobody's actually releasing an actual schedule for that, so it's still kind of up in the air. But we do know that 9:15 and 10:15 is what they did this evening.
So we want to thank you for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, we will see you on the next episode of
The Walker Chronicles.